Hello and welcome back to the channel, friends. It is great to be here, and I hope you're doing well. Today, we find ourselves once again in the mystical world of Chrysalis, this excellent roguelite RPG. And we are continuing on with our Rabbit Supremacy run. This is going to be part 3. Now, if you want to see how we got here, please do check out part 1 and part 2. I will link them in the video description below and also at the end of the video, but that'll show you how we got here. Part 3 could very well be the final episode in the playthrough series. We'll certainly see. Smash the like button if you're liking the Chrysalis here on the channel. Become a subscriber if you're new here. If you want to get a copy of this game for yourself, link in the video description below. Let's rock and roll. Let's go. Alright, so let's start the episode off with a quick team review. So we are led, our motley crew of course is led by the Sun Bunny Lord. This is a special breed of bunny imbued and enhanced by the power of the sun. And as you stack more and more spirits, you actually do unlock enhancements. So in this particular case, we have the augment time enhancement, which is going to make all ability durations increase by 50%. So that's quite nice. We do have 10 stacks of the Sun Spirit on our Sun Bunny Lord here, giving us 300% health regen, quite impressive, 40% energy regen, and reducing our ability cooldowns by 24%. I do like the Sun Kit. I think it's really good for your main, right, the character that you're constantly using. Next up, we do have the Fire Bunny Lord Spider. This guy is, of course, imbued by the power of fire, giving him burn immunity, immolate, which is his special ability, killing blows ignite flames, burning enemies that touch it. He does have 9 stacks of the Fire Spirit, with a Nova range of 4, 24 Nova bolts, and a 40% chance to proc off. Quite nice. And then moving on, we have the Nagini, which is enhanced by the Spirit of the Fae, a healing spirit. So chain Fae Heal. Fae Heal also chains to the lowest health friendly unit within range. And we have 12 stacks of the Fae Spirit here. 8% per pulse. 9 pulses, 8 seconds of cooldown. Of course, a little Fae Pixie that follows us around. And we also have a cadre of these Moon Enhanced Blood Hairs, which are Wither Immune, Moon Charge, giving us Moon Beams that will follow us around, doing damage and lowering defense of enemies. And then, of course, it's a rank 6, 10 seconds recharge time, plus 2 damage per tick, 6 duration on the recharge. So looking good there, my friends. That's kind of what we're looking at as far as a team summary goes. I had a commenter asking a little bit more about that. So there you go, commenter. A quick team review, and as we stack more and more of these spirits, right, we're actually going to get certain benefits. So I think you get like 8 or 9 stacks, and it gives you a new skill, essentially. So that's what we're rocking with so far here. So let's go ahead and let's get down and dirty here. Let's crash into the enemy. Lots of stuns around it, does look like. Just gotta sit here and mash this heal button for sure. For whenever I become unstunned, I don't want to lose any of my precious units. And in fact, while I'm thinking about it, let's hop right on back here real quick. I want to drop off a bunny while I have the skill charged up and good to go. Let's drop off a bunny for defense. You see that scorpion right there on the home front. He's going to help us defend, and he's going to do it for free. It's a real selfless thing, I must admit. Let's get the other scorpion down there as well. Why not? It's free defense. We'll take it. Looks like those snake guys pop out and petrify you upon kill. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. Alright, got a large host of enemies here. We can blast them with our ice spell. I just love that spell. It's so useful. So incredibly useful. Alright, so let's get down to business here, boys. Definitely want to stock up on this Silva as well. I think Silva is super useful the further into the game that you get. Obviously, it is the catalyst for your defense, but you kind of use it throughout a run, right? So the more we can stock, the better. We are on level 7 here. It does kind of remain to be seen how many levels there actually are. Now, we do have 3 waves coming our way, so that, to me, suggests that, we probably have a typical boss fight at the end of the second wave, right? So this, to me, doesn't seem like it's the final level of the game. It just doesn't feel that way. But, of course, we'll find out. We will certainly find out. So let's do battle with these corrupted Titan frogs here, and looks like we have some more Silva to the north. Excellent. So let's continue our path down south. Get a little heal, you bet. I mean, that Blood of Gaia really recharges fast. You gotta love it. Some more Silva, excellent. And we got these Skelemorph dudes. These guys are going to... Okay, so they stun you. So those guys are responsible probably for a lot of the stunning effects that we're seeing. And what do we have down here? So I see a wolf head in a crystal of ice. You gotta wonder how that happened. Dire Wolf Ice Bud. We also have a Super Slime. Okay, so which one do we like better? How about a Brightword Goldhorn? Yeah, let's send you back. A little free defense. We also have a Scorpion Iceword. Okay. So why don't we jump back? There is a corruption spot right to the west of the base. Let's take this out as well. Stock some resources. Stock some anima. Get some Silva. Get some spores. I mean, all that good stuff. We're going to just collect it all here today. Alright, so let's continue to travel north. Nice, we got some sun spirits. I'll have to kind of look to allocate some of the spirits that I have to my team. We'll also spend the anima and level everybody up, if possible. I do think we're rocking with some relatively low-level blood hairs. So maybe we can show them a little love. Or maybe I just go all in on my Nagini. We're going to have to find out. I would like to find a source of vines as well. Because we don't have any vines, actually. Which is kind of terrifying. Because vines are pretty useful. But you see the impact of that ice spell there. It's mighty. It does good damage too, and it stuns for a good period of time. And I'm watching the timer closely here. We're going to have to get on back. It's going to be go time real soon. Alright. 10 seconds left. Alright, so let's head back. Let's do a little quantum leap. Let's go. Alright, so back we are. Let's go ahead and get our spirit wolves on the field. And let's get some forbidden fruit down. And let's see. How about some mushrooms? Mushrooms on the helm. I like these star shrooms. I think they're pretty good. Flowers, yes. Let's go with these long-range ones, the solitaire. These have an impressive power of 60 and range of 8. I mean, look at this coverage, right? Very, very good. So I like that. Healing crystal, we can get that in the interior here to heal up our newcomers and return visitors alike. And a few more crystals on the interior. I do want to save my Silva, though. I want to save as much of it as possible. So let's see. Let's see how our defense force does. So we got the scorpions getting involved. This is nice. We got the spirit wolves maybe a little overwhelmed, perhaps, by the rush of the enemy. We got the healing crystal doing its thing. We're collecting some anima. In fact, I've got 169 anima. Why don't we hit the Nagini once, and let's show a little bit of love to our lower level blood hairs, that is. Let's go ahead and get you imbued with the face spirit. Alright, can you get the fire? You sure can. Excellent. We don't have any moon spirits to speak of. That's okay. Let's throw another bunny down in the home area, and let's just make sure everything goes sound, right? I'm just kind of strafing back and forth. Well, when I'm not stunned, that is, of course. And I'm making sure everything goes nice. Kind of find myself doing that later in the game, you know, like, kind of feels like early on, you kind of just try to go real frontal with the attack forces, especially if they're only coming from one way, but, you know, once you start getting multi-vectors of attack, you kind of have to monitor each lane. Got to go into more of a facilitator support role versus an attack role. And we have lifeblood here, so 4% chance to collect 1 anima when damaged by enemies. It'll certainly add up over time, that's for sure. Alright, so we're looking good. We're looking real good. Alright, so got the typical corruption. I see these dwellings over here. I'd certainly want to get over to these dwellings to see if maybe we can purchase some vines. So let's again trace the same path. And we got cursed lotuses. Okay. So it looks like it's these on the map. So we actually do have a bunch of them that we need to resolve. Because what those will do is those will add more enemies to the incoming wave. So we certainly don't want to be overwhelmed. And a good way to get overwhelmed is to just leave those unattended. So let's get some spirit wolves involved as well. Got a very large host of enemies here. The corruption is just thick in this zone, for sure. Alright, so let's just continue our janitorial duties here. Alright, got some silver up here. Certainly want to grab that. And then we'll loop back to the east. When we're not frozen or stunned, of course. Okay, these guys are going to find out. Alright, nice. Noticeable speed burst. When you grab those health globes, always welcomed. Alright, I'm not going to engage. We got to keep heading east. We got to get a Cursed Lotus. Alright, nice. Way to take out the crystal. Looks like we have a trio of mushroom men here. They're going to find out. And there's the first Lotus right there. So we got to get it. Kind of running out of time, low-key. Alright, there's one. Get it. Alright, very nice. Alright, so we're just gonna route it back. Let's see. Okay, so it's actually probably most advantageous to simply just jump back. I've got to get these lotuses down. Alright, so we're gonna go north here. Well, northwest. Collect some anima along the way, and let's go ahead and get you another level up. And let's show you some love. Welcome to level 10, buddy. Thanks for being with me this whole time. Alright, Cursed Lotus. Should be right around here. There it is. Alright, that's number 2. Down. Got about a third of the time remaining here, so let's see if we can do some good things. Let's make sure we stay nice and healed up. Looks like I've got some silver back here that I certainly want to grab, and what do we have here? This is a Velfon wolf. So that is, of course, a wolf and a deer combined. And you gotta wonder how that happened, right? You really do. Maybe when predator and prey can come to some kind of agreement, you get some abomination of nature created, and we are just sitting here stunned. But yeah, predator and prey combined together to create a wolf deer. This game makes me laugh for sure. Alright, where's that last Cursed Lotus? It's right down here. So let's see if we can get it quick. There it is. Start the approach with the ice spell. And let's hop on in. Way to go, bunny. Way to get it. We're right about at the time limit. Not really going to be able to do too much else. Yep. We gotta go, boys. We gotta go. I've got to leave that anima on the board, unfortunately. Let's go. Get back on the defense. All right, we've got a nice host of rabbits and other creatures of the forest here, helping defend our homestead. Make sure everything stays healed up. I'm not seeing any real pressure from the west, so that's good. I'm going to focus my efforts here on the north lane. Okay, a little bit of pressure starting to come in from the west. The Chrysalis remains unscathed, which is good. Alright, good deal. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Alright, let's go. Return. Little ice spell action, you bet. It seems like we're going to be able to handle this one with relative ease. Though that's a famous last statement for sure. Alright, excellent. We got the pink rose. Magic increased by 30%. I'll absolutely be taking that all day. We got a cryptid next wave. Okay, so this guy will swipe adjacent enemies and just be an overall kind of nuisance. So let's heal up. Let's get our spirit wolves engaged and let's go. Man, that ice spell is just so effective. It's quite amazing. I mean, it's got to be one of the best mythical boons you can get in the game. It's got to be. Let me know what other mythical boons you prefer and enjoy. Or maybe you haven't tried out the game yet. Definitely give it a shot. This game's great. Challenging. And lots of different ways to play, of course. Alright, so, what do we have? I wanted to check... Of course, wanted to check some of these dwellings, see if I can get some vine seeds. Although, it seems like we're picking up a few of them here and there. That's a crystal. Those smaller green ones are the vines. Alright, so let's see. Flower spore. Do I need the flower spore? 7. Maybe we can just take a few. Let's go to our followers. And let's get some level ups. So you need 3. Let's get you maxed out, pal. You deserve it. Let's check the map. So I want to go north from here. I want to find some more dwellings. See if maybe we can get some vines. Okay, so we got a bunch of rabbits up here. Wow. Okay. This is a large attack force, actually. So let's stay healed up. Summon the spirit wolf, if possible. Wow. My goodness. What an intense engagement that was. But it looks like we're still in good health, good standing. Is this going to give me anything? No, it's not going to sell me any spores, unfortunately. How about the rabbit hole? The burrow. A fruit spore. I'll take a few of these. I think these are useful. And then we also have the phase spirit, which is useful for our Nagini, who's going to continue to level up. So let's do that as well. We also have the spider cavern over here. So let's see if maybe this is something that we can work with. I forget which one gives me the vines, is what I'm getting at. Man, so many creatures in this game debuff you, it's crazy. Like, so many. Get out! Ah, the crystal just always gets me, dude. Alright, got a couple... a little under 2 minutes left. There's a vine spore right there. That's what I'm looking for. And let's see. Okay, so we can buy the vine spore from you. Excellent. Let's buy it. Let's also get some of these moon spirits as well. Gonna need them for our blood hairs. Let's go broad with the ice. You bet. And let's collect back some of the lost anima. Yikes. Okay, boys. Got a large engagement going on here now. Hang in there. Let's get the spirit wolves out there. Bunch of Silva and anima down here, so that's good. That's what you want to see. The kind of resources we're looking for sure. And let's see. Okay, everybody's still intact and good. Some more anima up here. Crystal and a water essence as well. Alright, so time is a ticking. So let's go. Alright, we're back, and this is, of course, the boss wave. Now, I can certainly add some defenses as needed. A piercing crystal. Let's make you a piercing crystal. Let's summon a rabbit. And whenever that boss appears, we gotta get on him. We gotta get on him immediately. So where is he? Alright, there he is. Let's get him. Let's throw some more fruit. Just to provoke the attack. Let's get another quaking shroom right here. Don't want to spend all my silver, but we certainly do need some support. Let's do something like this. But we got to take out the boss quick. Looks like he's got about a third of his HP remaining. Let's get you upgraded. Yes. Alright, let's get you upgraded. Alright, good. We got 10 sun spirits as well. Okay. Let's go, boys. Just settle it down, take them out. Alright, the boss is down. Good. So that's one concern quelled. Still got plenty of fruits on the field. It's just a matter of, can we just stave off this attack? The walls certainly are closing in a little bit, but I feel like we're doing a good job. I'm getting my ice spell back soon. I mean, it's all of these non-followed creatures that are just doing an excellent job for us. The non-followed creatures, MVP for sure. Especially when your entire team spends most of the time petrified. Alright, so, looks like we're going to get out of here in one piece. In fact, we get out of here with, I believe, not taking any Chrysalis damage, which is great. And how about that? A nice, bright sun ray, and we get chaotic energy as a mythical boon. So what's this? Basic attacks apply a random harmful effect to your target. Okay, got it. I mean, maybe we can make use of that. Got a bunch of silver returned to us here, and 80 in the bank. I think that went relatively well. We kind of went a little more bare bones with our defense, which is good. Because, I mean, the levels are only getting more and more and more intense, which of course requires more and more silver to defend it. So I've got 299 anima, which is a pretty insane sum of anima. We got all of our blood hairs maxed out. So let's start dumping it into the Fey Nagini. Get 2 level ups there, absolutely. And let's hit them with 2 Fey spirits. So we got Avatar of the Fey. Okay, so you get another enchantment, huh? And that's the maximum spirit power available. Okay, so let's take a quick peek at that then. Let's take a quick peek at it. So what does this do? Avatar of the Fey. Avatar of the Fey. Heals from the Fey Pixie also give an invulnerability shield. Okay. Quite nice. Just a little more longevity. Gotta appreciate that. Alright, so 133 silver. Got plenty of anima. Are we good to go to the next world? I do believe that we are. So let's go. Alright, level complete. Yeah, we didn't lose any HP on the Chrysalis there. So that is great. So we get 300 Luxa to spend. There is this one, so I've been thinking about this one. The Chrysalis heals for a short time after taking damage, 30 seconds of cooldown. I mean, it kind of does do a thing that'll keep us alive. We compare that with this Reclaim Life Healing Globe drop chance increase from 20 to 35%. You pair that with the fact that we're getting a move speed increase. I kind of like that. Otherwise, we have Earth Vein, which will increase our healing of our healing spell. Or we have Regrowth. When your growths are below 80% health, they gradually heal over 8 seconds. I mean, I think we can do this with the Blood of Gaia spell, right? We can heal our growths. So I'm going to go with natural regen because I'm not messing around. And then either Reclaim Life or we could go with the random boon. I mean, 35% heal globe drop rate is great. We'll take that. All right, so let's go. World 8. And I'm going to definitely save this here, and let's pop back in, and let's see. So we got, looks like a random amount of, well, we got all the different types of corruption, the purple, the blue, and the red, of course. And look at this large, wide area that we have to defend now. Wow. Okay. All right. So, I mean, it's essentially a 3-path is what it is. We got 3 waves, 3 paths to defend. Let's get that guy back home. I'm going to try to stock up as much neutral characters as possible. And then I'm going to set up an epic defense. I mean, we simply have to. Because look, there's 4 waves here, my friends. This to me suggests that... I mean, this suggests that this is it. The dev told me, I forget what he said. He sent it in an email. I forget what he said. I asked him how many levels there were. I think he said like 7 or 8 or something. Well, we just did level 7, and now we're on level 8. What's this? A Nightward Naga. Starcaller. Okay. Yeah, let's definitely get you back on defense, and we got Cyclopean as well. Okay, well, let's get the Nightward Naga back on defense. Yep, get home, pal. A little free defense. Let's go. So yeah, I mean, this is definitely the time to simply spend all of your resources. If this is indeed the final level, I don't really know what to expect. Do we have some, like, mega boss or something? I mean, we have 4 waves. Historically, there's always been a boss fight on the final wave, right? Maybe we have a boss fight every wave. I guess I don't know for sure. We're going to have to find out. But let's get as many passive units defending our Chrysalis as possible. I also have these water essences, so I can change a 3x3 square of terrain into water with these. So maybe we can terraform just a little bit. Maybe I should get back there just a little bit early and, you know, play around with our defense just a little bit. I think so. But for now, we're fighting for Anima because we want our Naga to get to, well, Nagini. Guess I shouldn't disrespect him like that. We want him to get to level 20, of course. Alright, boys, don't overextend yourself here. You're gonna get yourself killed or something. We need to approach and attack the enemy when I have my ice spell back. Bad Naga, I saw what you did there. He tried to lead the charge. Alright, so we're going to go north here. We got another, actually, there's more Silva down here. I'm going down here for sure. All kinds of Anima as well. Really paid off. That was a good choice. Alright, let's keep going north. What is the Crag Mother? Fungal Spore. Do I need some more mushroom spores? Let's see. We have 6 of them. I think that's just fine. Perfect amount. Alright. Got a free mushroom spore there anyways. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Some silver right here. This is a good find. Throw out the old ice spell. Just love that ice spell. I know I keep saying that, but you know, it's because I love that ice spell. Alright, we've got another corrupt zone over here. What is this guy? Nightward Golem. Definitely a intimidating looking sprite there for sure. Well, let's go, boys. What are we doing? Are we just gonna hang out in the water and play around in the... Is it bath time or something? We got some enemies to melt. Let's go. My goodness, dude. Spend the whole time stunned, I swear. However, we do manage to remain nice and upright and healthy, thankfully. You definitely get a lot more concerned about the health of your units as you go on in this game. And you invest in these units, right? These units are special. They're important to you. So let's see. Can I find any neutral characters here real quick? Probably got... Well, I don't have much time left. Hey, how about this guy? Let's send him home. In fact, what is here for me? Face Spirit or a Bloomward Follower. Got it. Alright, let's get you up even more. Alright, we got the Naga Shrine and a Naga here, but we don't have the skill charged. So let's hop on back, literally, and All right, so let's start our defense. Now, the way I see it is we have 3 lanes. This lane, and this lane. This lane is a little easier to defend in my estimation because it's a little more closed out. This is just like wide open, right? So I wonder, do I go ahead and do I use my water essence over here? You know what I mean? And create like a moat. I guess we don't want to take out the mountain. That was an advantageous mountain to have. But if we create a little moat here, maybe like force them through the middle here. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Just makes us more and more vulnerable. I'm opening it up even more. I guess I didn't realize that it was going to do that. I guess it's still a large puddle of water nonetheless. Okay, so what I want to do here is we want to get vines all up in this. Put some vines up here just for good measure. 136 silver remains. And then I think the shrooms probably go pretty good in here as well. Though you can't put the shrooms by the vines. But let's go with something a little bit like this. And let's make them all these star shrooms. I'll make this one the stunning one. 116 silver remains. And then, flowers. Yes. Let's get the long range flower going. For the fruit, we can throw it. I think I just kind of want to outline the chrysalis with the fruit. Because I certainly don't want them attacking the chrysalis. And I'll save one fruit just in case we lose one, right? Shrooms, okay, we got those. Flowers. I think we can enhance these as well. Bramble vines, yes. Alright, 88 silver remains. And a whole lot of defense to place yet. 82. Okay, so they're going to get slowed and hopefully taken out by the shrooms. We also have some long-range flowers here as well. Okay. Not like super peachy about that, but that's alright. Now let's kind of set up this zone right here. So vines. Yes, bramble vines, you bet. More flowers. The answer is yes, for more flowers. In fact, I think a bunch of these flowers is a good idea. Let's get the sling pod here, sling pod here, sling pod here, long range flower here. 42 silver remains. 4 crystals. Let's get some healing crystals on the interior. Let's see. So shrooms. I do like the shrooms. I think those star shrooms are pretty good. So let's get one right here. Let's see. Let's get another one down here as well. 22 silver remains. So I gotta put some love up here on this lane as well. So vines. You bet. Bramble vines. Alright, I've got enough resources for... Maybe we can get a shroom. Let's morph it. And then essentially what I need is... I'm going to need more silver if I can find it. That's what we'll need. So let's go. Let's see how well this defense works. Looks like it's working well. This is going to allow me to focus on the west end of our defense here. I mean, these guys haven't even aggro to anything yet, so far, so good. Let's get the spirit wolves. Make sure everything stays nice and healed up. Got all kinds of anima over here. Alright, they're doing a good job on the east side. So let's focus on the west. Can't stretch myself too thin, you know? Oh yeah, spirit wolves feasted. Nice. Vilfon doing some good things. Alright. Might be a few residual enemies out here. Let's go ahead and make sure everything stays nice and healed up. Got some anima down here. Alright, healing globe. Grab that. Gets that speed increase. Alright, so successful wave defense. Excellent. Got the boon of the wolf. Attack increased by 30%. Well, you love to see that. Very, very useful. We'll certainly take it. Alright, so my quest is for more Silva. Because the more Silva we get, the more spores we can add that will ultimately help us defend. We have splitting. Next wave splits into 5 smaller units when killed. Great. Just what a guy wants to see, I tell ya. Parasitic brood. Friendly creatures are infested by pox eggs, which will hatch in 60 to 75 seconds, spawning gorgers. Great. I hope that doesn't affect my Chrysalis. That would be such a bummer. If some goofy event happens and then it's just like game over, right? Be a fitting end to a madness run for sure. Madness bunny run. I mean, I think I might have to hang out near home base while this parasite evolves. Because I don't want anything crazy to happen. Like, look, this guy's right on it, right? In fact, that makes me quite uncomfortable. Alright, it's almost go time. I guess we're going to find out here real soon. So I'm going to pull my units back away from my Chrysalis. Of course, nice, he hopped. Solid time to use that dash move. And okay, here we go. Alright, good. No harm done, really. Very good. Alright, good. Parasitic brood, event ended, yes. I just knew we had a lot of friendlies hanging out by our Chrysalis, you know what I mean? So I had to play that one smart and safe, of course. Alright, here's some Silva. This is what we're after. It's the most precious commodity we can possibly get right now. Not enough anima for another level up. Hey, how about this guy? Let's send you back home. You look nice and strong. Got another one here, too. Alright, level up for you, yes. How about some Silva? Anybody seen Silva in the area? What is the den going to give me? Vine spores. Buy a few more of them just in case we do stumble across some Silva. Alright, healing globe for increased move speed. Always welcomed. Alright, that guy found out. Let's help all of these guys find out as well. Got some Fire Nova, Poison Nova. Every now and then an Ice Nova as well. Alright, let's start building up that anima stock. And looks like this is sort of the wave of events, right? Where you get that parasitic brood and then other things happening. But still, I need Silva. It has avoided me so far. I can probably go back and get that golem dude. Or how about a Naga? Yeah. Get back home, buddy. Free defense. Crystal Spore, okay. I mean, I don't have the Silva as it is to really do anything with it, so. Got another Bloom Word. Looks like there's a corrupt zone down here to the south. Let's lead with the Ice Blast, you bet. Alright, let's keep going. Healing Globe, get it. It does speed us up. plus some Silva. Some very useful Silva. We get 2 units there. We have 5 in total. I mean, that'll be another spore. In fact, let's get back. That'll be another spore. Hey, nice. This guy's on the helm. Okay, so let's see. What do we have? So, Bee Essence. I think I can throw this down. Okay, that's quite nice. We'll certainly take that. Okay, no more essences. What else do we have? So, friendly growth. The explosion occurs on death. I mean, absolutely, right? Like, why wouldn't I? Friendly growth. The explosion occurs on death. Might as well just charge these things up. Get them ready to at least do something should they fall. We've got another water essence here. So why not throw a water zone right here? Just to impede the enemy a little bit. I mean, I would think every little bit counts. Every little bit helps. Explosion occurs on death. Yep, we know this. Friendly creature, the explosion occurs on death as well for the friendly creature. Let's imbue you with the fire essence. Why not? And let's go ahead and figure out what we're going to throw down. So, I've got bramble vines. We got all kinds of things that are upgraded. Maybe get more flowers on the interior. Flower ring, sling pod, razor leaf. Attacks pretty quick. Yeah, let's do a razor leaf. And let's see, can any of my followers get enhanced at all? Doesn't look like it. Can I summon a rabbit back at home? I sure can. All right, here we go. Let's get the spirit wolves ready to go. Let's get them right down here. And let's just hope the east defense can hold. I should probably bolster the east with more rabbits that I can summon in, of course. Let's grab the healing globe. I'm going to quickly go back here and throw down an area heal on the buildings. All right, we're getting down to it. Get these healing globes to keep everything nice and healthy. Chrysalis still looking pretty good. It looks like these guys are doing a great job just defending this land bridge. Okay, good. We got our star shrooms doing their thing, slowing guys down. The vines doing good stuff. Got our golem pal up here on the helm, just a stalwart defender of the realm. All right, back down this way, boys. We don't want to overextend. Let's heal up all of this infrastructure here. In fact, seems like this is an opportunity maybe to add something. Those healing globes do heal your buildings as well. Interesting. No, this guy, don't die. I need to do this. Life essence. Apply one use of the above effect to a friendly creature. Okay, got it. So I can actually apply this to my friendlies as well. Okay, so that's super useful. I wanted to use the healing essence on you though, pal. That's what I wanted to use. Got mixed up. That's okay. That is okay. It's quite okay. Stone essence. Mutate with the rock species. Okay, so I think we've got natural agility there. Duration of slows applied to this creature reduced by 50%. Okay. That's not so bad. I mean, we'll take it. I feel like we get slowed and debuffed pretty regularly. Is there any other events going on? The quest for more Silva certainly does remain yet. Let's summon the Spirit Wolf instead of switching to that other skill. There's no friendly units around that we can add to our party yet. We're sent back to the Chrysalis. So there's no sense in making my job just a little bit harder. Let's continue to crush here. Let's go. What are these creepies? Bone crushers, huh? Well, there's only one person getting their bone crushed, and it ain't me, buddy. Alright, let's go. Let's keep traveling. Gotta find some Silva. I managed to find just a little bit in the north before, so maybe we set our sights there. Let's go this way. Mushroom Man is just a distraction. That's all he is. Bunch of anima there. Alright, nice. Way to fight him off. Alright, here's a Silva. I mean, even it's like one trace unit of Silva, it's so precious, right? I mean, it's the difference between more defense and less defense. And obviously, the more defenses I can get out, the better. Alright, let's see. Do we have a follower around these parts that we can throw back? Yeah, here we go. So let's see. Why don't you get home, pal? Good man. Alright, good. Munch him down. Let's go. Alright, more anima. Yes, you bet. Level 19. He's almost level 20. He's almost maxed out. So no special events going on here, right? No Cursed Lotus or anything like that. So that's good. You do like to see that, of course. I mean, it's welcomed. It's welcomed, for sure. Let's make sure we stay healed, boys. Don't overextend. Alright, good. Got some more anima. We're fighting for level 20 here. And for some more guards as well. Let's see if we can find another guard or two. And hopefully some more Silva. I found one piece of it out here. We need way more. Like to stumble upon a little cache. Alright, let's help him find out with the Ice Storm, of course. The Ice Nova, whatever you want to call it. We'll call it Ice Nova because that sounds awesome. Alright, no Silva to be found. However, I do know there's some dwellings in the area, so maybe we can get another Naga or one of those golem dudes. Yeah, there's some dwellings down this way. Alright, we got some anima. There's a dwelling right there. So here's an ice guy. Do we like the ice guy? Could also get the puppy dog. Or the wolf. How about another golem? Yeah, absolutely. Like, get home, pal. You're not too good for your home. There's another one right there as well. Doesn't look like I'm gonna quite have the time, though. In fact, we're not messing around. We're gonna get back. And I'm gonna drop a bunny on the eastern flank. Alright, let's go, boys. The third wave. It's bound to be a lot more intense. Is there anybody protecting the east flank, though? Guys, you gotta protect the east flank. Yes, good. Get these guys. They're taking out my fruits. We just can't have that. We just can't have that. Alright, we gotta get a heal on the fruit here. Okay, we did. Nice. Keep strafing. Go from left to right, right to left. Gotta keep strafing. Maybe a healing globe in the area would be useful. Alright, here's a healing globe. I'm going for it. Let's go. That'll improve our speed, of course, a little bit. And let's hit the area heal back home. You bet. Another healing globe right here. Grab it. Grab it. Alright, excellent. Leave the anima on the field until the threat has been eliminated. So much anima. Alright, jump back, boys. I don't think we're out of the woods yet. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we have 4 minutes and we get the steady breeze. Plus 10% speed and energy. I'll certainly be taking that. mean, plus 10% energy is nice. Next wave is the final wave. Oh, boy. So, it looks like we have 3 bosses here, my friends. Putrid 1 Poxspore, Chthonian Poxspore, and Vile Root Poxspore. So, we got a bunch of Poxspores. Okay, so it's... So, the final wave of the game is going to give us 3 boss fights. Oh, boy. Alright, well... Here goes nothing, right? How about you get to level 20? Haha. He's maxed out. We got some silver right here. Some very useful and just delightful silver. Well, okay. So our assignment has never been more clear. We built this entire run leading up to this point. We can let the buildings crumble. We can let our followers perish. I'm going to get back home quick. I'm going to drop off a bunny. We'll summon in a bunny, that is. I'm going to summon them on the eastern flank. It's a bunny lord, which is great. And then let's go ahead and... I've got 7 of the silver stuff. So where was an opportunity? I think I saw an opportunity down here, maybe for a little more DPS. Maybe we can get another little flower nestled. The long-range one. Yep, you bet. Alright, so, let's continue on. There's some local corruption right here, so let's take it out. And I'm thinking, if I do this, if we go down here, like, this is close to home, right? Oh, max followers, I see. I was thinking about just summoning a bunch of these guys in so they can help defend. I mean, we're going to find out here in about a minute and a half how good rabbits actually are. We're going to find out. I mean, we got 3 of these boars coming in. I don't have a firm understanding exactly what they do. So let's see. Let me pause it real quick. So Chthonian Boar sends chains of explosions towards enemies, spits petrifying blobs. Of course it petrifies. Why wouldn't it? Spews pox bolts in a spiral. Tendrils heal nearby allies. Yikes. Sends chains of explosions towards enemies. Grows corrupted saplings. Alright, so... I mean, we got to get them down quick, right? So once the bosses appear, I'm going to be jumping on them quickly. Got another piece of silver there. Excellent. That'll be another building upgrade. Get home, man. I'll fight this fight for you. But yeah, once they appear, we got to get on them quickly. And just rely on our passive defenses to hopefully, you know, hold the enemy force off long enough for us to kill the boss. And then get back on defense. Do a little mop-up duty, right? It's okay if... It's certainly okay if some of the buildings get destroyed. Like, that's fine. This is it, right? As Kevin McAllister said, this is it. Don't get scared now, right? So there's no real point in getting more anima. I've pretty much maxed it all out. However, another follower back home in Anaga. Yep, you bet. We'll throw you back home, and then I think what I want to do is I want to get back there with a little bit of time to spare. And figure out where we throw down our last building. Plus, I've got another rabbit. Yeah. Let's get back there quickly so we can throw another rabbit down. Do I throw it on the eastern flank? I think is the question. I mean, the eastern flank, it just seems to, like, be populated with rabbits one moment and then not so much the next moment. Alright, let's go. Do I have any water essences? I sure do. Let's see. So let's throw it down right here. Okay. And then for... Let's see. I mean, I've got 5 fruits. They only cost 2. I can throw down a flower, but... I mean, I can't upgrade it. Let's see. Followers get imbued with the moon. Alright, slowing beam's nice. You're good and maxed out, right? You're good and maxed out as well. So maybe what I do is I throw down another fruit. Throw it like right here. I think that makes the most sense. And let's go. With all of the bunny lords in the area, I mean, just look at all these passive enemies, or allies, I should say. Passive units willing to fight and die for the cause. So let's go. Let's go. Just want to make sure the east is satisfied. Looks like we have a large defense force in the northwest. Alright, so final wave. Evil approaches. So are they all three coming at the same time then? Are all three coming at the same time? Alright, here's one. Let's get on them. Pulse them down, boys. Let's go. Pulse them down. Alright, there's one. One down for sure. Alright, so the eastern front fell big time. No more of these Novas. It's almost dead. Holy cow. Holy cow. Holy cow. Holy cow. Holy cow. It's gotta survive. It's gotta survive. It's almost dead. It's almost dead. Alright, the intensity seems to have ramped down big time. However, there's still enemies out there. The day is not won yet. The day is not won yet. Please be the last guy. Holy cow, that was a big rush. There we go. We did it. We did it. There we go. We got it done. That was an insane rush. That was absolutely insane. That rush at the end. I mean, all of that infrastructure we had and just a tick of life left. Like, just a small tick of life left. My goodness, 371 anima. Wow. Talk about the rabbit supremacy run. I mean, that was the final wave as denoted by the game itself, so I think this one's wrapped up. Wow. Insane. Absolutely insane. Alright, achievement unlocked. Telos. Game settings unlocked. Difficulty settings. So that is a full run, my friends. And that, of course, was the Rabbit Supremacy run. So you have done well, faithful Wisp. Darkness and corruption no longer threaten the natural order. It is time to return to your patient slumber, but be vigilant in your dreaming, for you will surely hear my song again. 8 Chrysalises saved. Enemies quashed 3,212. Total score 40,120. So excellent, absolutely excellent. Let me know if you got more than 4,120 in score. But let's check out the achievements tab. So we do have Telos here. So beat the last level unlocks difficulty settings. So I can crank up the difficulty or crank it down perhaps in another run. I guess we're going to find out. Absolutely, we're going to find out. But boy, was that a lot of fun. It was intense. That final wave was so intense. But this has been the Rabbit Supremacy run. Now, if this is the first episode you're seeing in the Rabbit Supremacy run series, well, you kind of ruined the ending by watching it, but if you want to see how we got here, check out part 1 and part 2. I will link it in the video description below and, of course, at the end of the video as well. Please smash the like button if you like the grind here, if you like the rabbit run, right? Put a lot of effort into that. It was not easy, but we did our best and we did good, and hopefully I give a little bit of credence and validity to the rabbits. I do think that they're very strong. Those bunny lords that summon, passive bunnies to simply just defend an area, I think it's overlooked to how good that actually is. And I mean, who knows? So many different factors definitely bailed us out in that very last fight. We were within 1 tick of losing, of course, as you saw there. But you have to think that, some of those summoned rabbits and other followers that we threw back to our Chrysalis certainly came in handy and overall helped lead to victory. So a couple final things before we land the plane. If you are new here, maybe you've seen a couple of videos but you are not subscribed yet, well then please consider becoming a subscriber. Join a growing community. Would absolutely love to have you, especially if you enjoy the content and are a repeat viewer. Ultimately, I do thank you for spending some time here on the channel today. You could be watching a multitude of other channels, but you chose to spend some time here, and I greatly appreciate that. If you want to stay a little more connected with the channel, you can certainly do so. Join our Discord server. It is open to all. Join. It's got a great community building there, great people, just good vibes. Come on in, make a game suggestion, or participate in a community game night. It's all there for you. Link in the video description below. So once again, my friends, this has been the Rabbit Supremacy run. Let me know what kind of run you want to see next, right? What unit should we feature? I mean, a Naga run kind of seems fun to me. However, you do get Nagas relatively late in the game, so maybe we could kind of slow roll it just a little bit. Stock up a bunch of Anima, you know, do a bare bones minimum in the early game until we get access to the Naga. And then bring them all aboard and just go crazy with them. And that's an idea that I have. But let me know what run you want to see. Let me know in the comment section below. Be happy to do another Chrysalis run. This game is awesome. It's got very compelling mechanics. It's very fun. It's also very challenging. And there's no two ways to play it, frankly. So be super excited to do another run, but that is upon you. Do let me know. And with all of that said, my friends, I'm going to get on out of here. Thanks again so much. I do appreciate it. And I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot. Space bar.